Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We are in day three of the US Open, predicting day four's best plays with Joao from mgtennistipster.com. He's got two men's, I believe, and two women's tips. We're going to start with the men's. Two tips. Take us through both of those tips, please.
Yeah, exactly. Two for both. The first match that we're going to take a look is the one between Gilles Simon and Paolo Lorenzi. Lorenzi is already 34 years old. He's, in my opinion, the player that in the ATP World Tour among them all that makes a better preparation of his calendar. He chooses every time that the tournament with the lower draw where he can get more points, and that's the main reason why he's ranked currently as world number 40. Has been a very good season for him, not because he has defeated many top players, but because he always chooses the best places to play. But on Grand Slam events, things are much different for him. He played 24 matches throughout his career, only won three, and this time I think that Simon will be too strong for him. The French is playing at a very good level. He did it a good job in the first round against Stepanek with a straight sets victory. He's just too solid from the baseline for the Italian, and I think that minus 1.5 set handicap at SBO bet. The bet that he took also on Wawrinka to win, for him to win by 3-0, 3-1 is a very safe choice here. But for those who want, you can also take the minus 2.5 set handicap, which is at a higher price for those who want to take a higher risk. But our choice here is the minus 1.5 at 1.60.
Mm-hmm.
The next match also involves a French player. Jérémy Chardy is going to play against Grigor Dimitrov. Although Dimitrov has made some improvements lately, he's still a player that I don't trust very much. He was once considered one of the most talented players on the tour, very very promising. But throughout the years, he has developed a very passive game style, especially with the backhand, always using the slice. And I think that Chardy can make some good damage on this match. He uses very well the inside-out forehand, extremely powerful shot that always creates problem to the Bulgarian. They played three times before. Dimitrov won two, but both matches went to a decisive set. Chardy won one another. And I think that Chardy to win one set here plus 2.5 set handicap at 1.62 on Pinnacle is a great price and a good bet that we'll take.
All right, it's great. So that's two. And then on the women's side, just talking about Serena Williams, obviously she's passed the first round. You said to wait. How do you see her physical form, and would you take the bet now for her to win the US Open?
She played at a great level on the first round, especially on serve, which is an important thing since her main issue is on the shoulder. I didn't like very much what she said in the press conference. She said that the shoulder was okay, it was improving, but she would only know how the condition was today. So the day after playing, it has been tough for her. The positive side is that on Grand Slam events the players usually have one day to rest between matches. I say usually because whenever there are rain delays, they might have to play in straight days. But if there aren't any rain delays, she should have always one day to recover, and that will be a positive thing. And after the way she played, if she keeps that level, I think that she'll win this Open.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, during Wimbledon, we had like a lot and lots of rain, but right now it seems to be okay.
Yeah, and the positive thing is that they have a new roof on the Arthur Stadium, which is
Yeah.
also a positive thing since Serena is the main player on the WTA and is also American. She should play basically all matches there. So even if there is any rain, she should play also on that court.
All right. Now, I know one of your tips involves her sister, Venus Williams. Take us through that tip.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to play against the German Julia Gorgas. Despite the good summer that Venus had with the performance in Wimbledon and also reaching the final in Stanford, since then things haven't been so easy for her. She suffered a disappointing first round loss at the Olympic Games against Kirsten Flipkens. She spent then almost 3 weeks without playing. She returned on this event, defeated Katerina Kozlova in three sets, but it was far from a solid performance from Venus. She made over 60 and forced errors, and I'm not sure what is going on with with Venus regarding her serve, but she's serving much slower than she usually does. For example, on her first round match against Kozlova, her first serve average speed was around 170 kilometers per hour, and the second serve around 130, which is quite low for a player like her who built her career based on a huge serve, one of the fastest. servers in the history of the game.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure if she's at 100%, if there is something wrong with her. And I think that Gorgas has weapons to create some problems to the American here. She played very well in the first round against Wickmeyer. The over is at 21 games, 1.94 on Pinnacle. Is a good line, and due to Venus' later inconsistency, I think that is a line that should be covered.
All right, perfect. And then your final tip for us today.
The final one is on the match between Kristina Mladenovic and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Mladenovic made a great run last year where she reached the quarterfinals on this event. However, it hasn't been a very easy year for her. She has played a lot of doubles with Caroline Garcia, also from France, and playing singles and doubles at the same time is never easy. It's very demanding, not only physically but also mentally. And she reaches very often the later stages of the competitions in doubles, which means that she will arrive late on the next tournament where she's playing the singles, has less time to adjust to the conditions, and that's one of the reasons for her weak results this year. She made a good performance on the first round against Hibino from Japan, won in straight sets. But Pavlyuchenkova, since Wimbledon, is playing just at a terrific level. The Russian can create many problems to powerful players like Mladenovic, and I think that the Russian will cover her spread. Currently minus 2.5 games at 1.92 on Pinnacle is a good line, and we'll take this spread on the Russian.
All right, fantastic stuff. I'm going to put all of Joao's tips in the comments section below this video if you guys want to go and check that out. Also, head on over to mgtennistipster.com for more information about Joao and his services. Thanks, Joao, for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.